Happy Monday. How you doing? How's your weekend? Hope it went well. Well, we got a bit of a surprise around here yesterday. Our New England Patriots won a game. Their second one of the season. But it's nothing to be thrilled about. They beat the Jets. They're just as bad. They got the same record, 2-5. Two of the worst teams in the whole NFL. So, and last Friday night, they've been doing it ever since they opened the new, it's a combination police, fire, and EMS and Ocean Rescue Center here down on the Fort Taber Peninsula. It's a nice big complex, all new equipment. They've been doing it every year since they opened. They have trunk or treat for the kids, but it's held before Halloween. And it was announcements. He had a big sign out on Brock Avenue, Friday between 5 and 7 p.m. Trunk or treat for the kids. A few of the cops, firefighters, EMTs. They put on costumes and shit. And I noticed something that is so obvious. See it every day and never really stop to think about it. They fill up the back of their police vehicle with candy loaded right up. A lot of people donate candy and shit. And parents and kids go by there. And it's a fun thing for the kids, You're only a kid once, man, You're only a kid once. So I see it. Let them have all the fun they deserve. Because life gets much more complicated when you become an adult. But you still get the same fun. My daughter's a little trick-or-treating and all that. In a way, you get to kind of relive your youth through your children. You get to see the fun, the happiness in their eyes, and it's just a good feeling. If you're not a parent, you will never understand a single thing I'm saying. You need to be a parent to really understand. And it hit me. I said, I can't remember the last time that I've seen a police car. At one time, it was Crown Vics, man, I remember before that, they had those fucking Chevy Impalas. They were fucking ugly-ass police cars. Then they went to Ford, Crown Vics. It's funny, a lot of them that they retire. They get, I guess, too many miles on them, whatever. Or they get new models. They take spray paint and they spray, all the police markings get painted over. The paint jobs look like shit. But they go off to auction. People buy them cheap. From what I've heard, they're a little bit different than the cars that are sold to the public. They have interceptor engines that are a little more horsepower, more heavy-duty suspension. They handle better. And it's kind of funny. I know at one time, a lot of young guys were buying them up at auction. I heard they were buying those things as cheap as $400-500. And they've been well maintained. They change the oil, tune them up. They got a lot of miles on them, they're not banged up. It's just a matter, I guess, usually when they get new models, depending on the mileage. But they're all pretty much high mileage here in constant use. But they run, they're dependable. And they used to ride around at night, go through like drug neighborhoods and shit. And, drug dealers and shit thought they were fucking knocks. They see these cars coming, they fucking scatter, And they hit me. I said, I can't remember the last time I've seen a police car. They're all Ford Explorer SUVs. For a couple of years now, at least. Maybe more. I see them all the time, but you just don't stop and think, hey, how come they're a Ford SUV? They're not a fucking Crown Vic anymore, How is it where you are? They still using police cars, or are they using maybe another manufacturer types? I know, I guess maybe it is easier for them. They're carrying more equipment now. It's easier to open that back hatch and be opening a trunk, and I guess they have their reasons. How is it where you are? They have police cars, or are they tooling around in little SUVs like it is here? And anyway, it was a good time for the kids. Before I get into a couple of things. Hey, how's the Jabba doing? How's things in the world and the mind of Jabba? I'll get back to Halloween because it means a lot more to me than it has in a very long time. Any new stories? Have the stories changed? She's gonna go back to work now after once again, or he's gonna go back on disability, still got to apply, and that story's flip-flop for how many fucking months? Sold his house yet? It's gonna be the longest fucking closing date. Hey Jabba, how you doing, buddy? Good morning. Maybe you will end up being famous. You'll be in the Guinness Book of Records for taking the longest to sell your fucking house. You know, Jabba, you gotta be careful. Some people might begin to wonder and say, gee, how come it's taking so long? Gee, how come you had a real estate leader with Remax, but Remax doesn't know anything about it? Gee, Jabba, how come it's still up on Zillow in pre-foreclosure? Gee, Jabba, how come they haven't closed on it? Gee, Jabba, how come this? How come that? It's been a long time. You know, there may be some people that might begin to believe that maybe a house really isn't for sale after all. Maybe it's never been for sale. Maybe it's just a foreclosure procedure. And you're just on borrowed time. You've been asking for extensions to give yourself time to get your shit out of there. Till the day comes you run out of time. Then you gotta go whether you like it or not. Some people might begin to think that. Just want you to know. You know, I'm your friend, your buddy. You know? So friends are for, to let you know what to expect from people that you may not be aware of. Somebody mentioned to me last week, said, oh, even that party said, oh, you gotta rush, you gotta rush, you gotta rush. Because you only had it for 3 more days and the party had to be out in 3 days. I said, Brian, it's been more than a fucking week. Okay. Has he mentioned where it's going? Where he's gonna leave it? It ain't gonna be to some house he's gonna pay for cash with extra money in the bank to live off the interest. That ain't gonna happen until he sells his house. Now, on the other hand, if the house should by some chance be a foreclosure rather than a sale, then he ain't gonna get shit. What's he gonna do with it then? You know? Where's it gonna go? Sheeney Center parking lot? Walmart parking lot? Who's paying for that? I know he himself said a while back he was getting public assistance. That's a more people-friendly way of saying welfare. Say public assistance and people really don't think much of it, you know? Say welfare now, that's got a bad connotation to it. The guy's fucking welfare case, fucking deadbeat, living off the system. Look at that fucking guy on welfare. Say he's getting public assistance. It sounds nicer, a little friendlier. People may not make fun of you as much. And he said himself he's on public assistance. Anyway, you know, Jabba, how I deal with you? Whatever you say. Whatever you say. Whatever you say. The reason is you are your own worst enemy. Every time you open your fucking mouth, it keeps changing your stories. Whatever you say, Jabba. People have patience. We'll wait and see what happens. That November 15th date, though, is sticking in a lot of people's minds. You know. That's when you had to be out of there. Also happens to coincide with the same date you said you were going back to work, but now, oh no, you're not going back to work. You're waiting to get your disability. Whatever you say, Jabba. But November 15th is going to come. And then you see what happens then. You know? Time waits for no one. It ain't going to wait for you. But we can wait. Anyway, let me know what's going on. Now, the reason I say that Halloween is a little bit different. At one time in my life, I always looked at the holiday season beginning in Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, you know. But that's changed. I don't know if I mentioned, it's going to be the second year now. Second Thanksgiving without my sister Heidi. And it changed the mood of family get-together. Family's gotten smaller over the years. It's gotten bigger in some ways, but smaller in others. It got smaller when we lost our parents 8.5 years ago, 8 months apart from each other. It got smaller when me and my brother lost our sister Heidi a couple years ago. It grew through the years. My two daughters now gave me two son-in-laws. They're both named Ryan, so ironic. Then it grew even more when they gave me my Artemis, my Artie, and my Benjamin, and my Benji. And that's why now for me the holiday season begins for Halloween. Last year Benji wasn't born yet. Artie was only, not that old. And last year my daughter Britt, she got one of those, for little small babies, only, 8 months old, whatever. It's like a pajama suit, those one-piece suits with the feet and, the hood and zipper. But the animal costume, he was a cow, a bull, white with black spots, and the little hood thing. And on top of the hood thing had like a foam bull's head with foam horns. It was so cute. And I took pictures and videos, which you guys will never see on here. My family's my family, man. It's not to be put out to the public. What other people do, it's their business. Her and Ryan brought him by. Me and Billy, he was so cute. Now this year, my Chelsea gave us our Benjamin, our Benji. So I had asked him already, what are you guys gonna do for Halloween? You're gonna, yeah. Now Artie already, he's bigger now, so he's walking, he's got all his teeth, he runs around the house and shit. And he likes pizza. Like, taken after. We should got something from his granddad, pizza, he loves pizza. So he's able to eat certain things for candies. Well, I asked my daughter, she says, he likes Reese's peanut butter cups, loves popcorn, and he likes those snack pack chocolate puddings. So I already got it. Snack packs come 4 in the thing. I got him 4 of the 4 packs of chocolate pudding snack pack. I got him 3 boxes. It comes 4 in each Orville Redenbacher microwave popcorn. And I got him a 6-pack of Reese's peanut butter cups and a little toy to go along with it. For my Benji, he's, a little too small for that. My daughter said, oh, yeah, I got him a cute costume too. What is it? She won't tell me. Neither one of them will tell me. She said, you and Billy have to wait till we come by Thursday for Halloween and you see them. That's when they're going to come by together. So we got to wait till Thursday to see what my Artie and my Benji are going to be for Halloween. Benji's too small for any type of candy. He's just about at the point where he's starting to eat, not solid foods, but jar food in there. I think he's got one tooth, another one's starting to come out. Both of them are real characters, man. They both have, you can tell personalities, people that are happy and babies are cranky, and some they like to smile and giggle a lot. They're both very happy babies, It's a good sign that they're going to grow up to be happy adults. And they'll be able to get along with people, and people will like them and get along with them. So, I got him little toys, something nice to play with. I'm already thinking about what I'm going to get them for Christmas. Last Christmas I got Artie that Power Wheels Howie truck. I think I already talked about this. Benji's a little too small for that. So I'm going to get him something a little different that'll be more age appropriate. For his birthday he'll get the Power Wheels, still a different color. And by next summer, my daughters come down here with them. We'll get them on the bike path around the beach here at Forte, but they can race each other and shit. That'll be fun. And I'll take pictures of movies that you'll never see on here. And so now my holiday season begins for Halloween. And I'm looking forward to it. It's real nice to have things to look forward to in life. Doing things with people that really mean the most to you in your life, your family, your friends. My daughters, my son-in-laws, my 2 grandsons, my brother, my sister-in-law, their daughter, my niece Jessica. Kenny, the guys. You know, I feel very fortunate. Maybe that's why I have the attitude I have. I'm not lonely and miserable and always angry and pissed off and jealous of people because they have what I don't. What I have, I can't put a dollar value on. Money can't buy. You know. I shouldn't say this. There are times I can feel sorry for some people that you can tell they're just lonely and miserable. They got nobody. You know. And I won't name any names. Do I need to? And they're angry and mad at the world, and it shows. And they live their life very irresponsible, that they end up with a lot of problems in a world of hurt. You know, they end up being made fun of at times because of their behavior more than anything else. And then I look at the reason why. You know, we all play a role in our life. We do have some say in our destiny, if that's the right word, or the outcome. If we're able to maintain friendships and relationships, even with family members throughout the course of our life, where we always have a little something to look forward to. We always have those people that we communicate with, we talk with, we get together with. We look forward to the holidays, being around them. You know, to me, that's what life's about. You know, that's why I've never really, as much fun as I've had on the internet at times. I haven't been on Facebook in a long time. That turned into a fucking battleground for people arguing over politics, religion, this and that, and turned into a fucking shithole. And a lot of attention-starved people using Facebook as their personal psychiatrist, and then you got people on here that do the same thing too, you know what I mean? I don't see a whole lot of difference. I've seen YouTube evolve quite a bit how it was when I first came on. People just did a video like I do, and I know many people still do. Just for the fuck of it. You just want to do it, have fun. Who likes it, fine. Who doesn't like it, fine too. We never stop to think about, hey, can I make money off of this? Am I going to become famous? Am I going to become a household name? You know what I mean? And then those came along, that's their goal on here. Make money, become famous. Be an influencer, you know. Feel like they're so important in the world. You know, because they got a shitload of subs. They're making money. You know. What I have, I think is far more valuable to me than what they have. You know. But that's just me. That's just me. And I get the feeling from some people I've encountered on here. I know a lot of you guys are the same way. You know. You appreciate your life. You appreciate the people in your life. You like to have fun. You like to laugh. You can be very opinionated. You can talk shit with the best of them, you know, with the best of us. And it's always in a fun way. So, you know, some people, they're mean and malicious, and you can tell it's just pure fucking hate. You know what I mean? I can honestly tell you, I don't hate anyone. Some people I don't like very much, but I don't hate them. Never wished any harm on them or anything bad to happen. If anything bad happens to them, I kind of look at it like, they're going to do it to themselves. Why should I need to try? They are their own worst enemy. They are their own worst enemy, just like you, Jabba. Every time you open your mouth, you know. There's not a damn thing I could do to you that would make your life any worse than it is right now. You're doing it all by yourself. There's not a damn thing I could do that would hurt you more than you're hurting yourself. The thing is, you just don't see it. You don't realize it. And you're one of those people I mentioned that's all alone. When you have a personality and a good nature and you're fun to be around, you're fun to talk with, you're not argumentative, and it's easier to keep people in your life, in your social circle. It's easier to keep family around you. There are people that their family wants nothing to do with them because of how they are, you know. And people can drive their family members away. People can drive their friends away because of their behavior, their attitude, the way they treat them. then they end up alone and miserable, mad at the world. And from what I've witnessed, let's just say that they're the ones that deep down are jealous of what the rest of us have. Because they can't deal with it, they try to convince themselves and then try to convince other people that other people are jealous of them. Think about it. Have a great day. Have fun. Stay safe. I don't know when I'll be seeing you again this week. But, if you get kids trick-or-treating in the neighborhood, I got shitload of candy here for the kids. Not that many come by like they used to. But it's there, What's left over, I'll eat it. That's why I get the good shit, and I get the full-size bars. Reese's, Snickers, Milky Ways, Almond Joys, Mounds, Twix. You know what I mean? Stuff that I know if a lot of kids don't come by, oh gee, looks like I'm gonna have to eat it. Poor me. So I make sure it's shit I like too. And I know the kids will like it too. Do something good for the kids, man. You're only a kid once in life. They'll thank you for it. And you know what? It'll make you feel good doing it for kids.